kitchen where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore. So hard to...
Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Nicole Cole. This is my first video for 2023. Y'all, I tested positive for COVID right before Christmas, was out on vacation, honestly, the week of Christmas. So I was completely isolated, which my husband did not test positive, but he was already getting sick. So they went ahead and, took care of him as well. So after that, I went back to work, the week after Christmas, and then here comes a upper respiratory infection. So for that, you guys, I'm really sorry. I'm just now today feeling a little bit better. I'm still very slow, so you may have to overlook me. I may start breathing heavily, but I am so glad to be sharing with y'all once again. And I really have missed y'all so much. And I hope each one of you had a great New Year's and a great Christmas. But what I wanted to share with you today is this mantle area. And talking about this mantle, I know I've had a lot of flack about our television. And this room is probably 25 feet across and probably 15 or so feet back. So it is really a good size for this room. And we are going to add a frame around it. So that's where I was going with that. But we have on either side, I'll have my Kirkland pictures. I got these from Kirkland's, ordered them offline. And I am going to hang barn lights on either side just to bring in more light. After Christmas, I've realized how dark this area is. And you start seeing, once you start taking down your Christmas decor, I don't know if you're like me, but you start noticing things that, this area is kind of dark or this area is kind of bland. Let's do something here. So that's where I'm at right now with this house. But, we're still settling in. We've only been here, March will be 1 year. So we're excited about that. But I want to get started in the center of this and then we'll work on either end. I've already got one end set up and I'll show you that one in just a minute. But let's go ahead and do this center. You can see I already have a plug here. There is no plugs on this mantle. They're on either side. So if you buy an older home, I guess they just didn't think of that. So, you may have to kind of make it work for you. And this is how we had to do it. So I am going to put something in the center because I want to accentuate the center. I always do. And we have this piece here. So what I thought was to hide my cord or my plug, I have this long drawer and I'm going to put it in the center. I have to keep it up kind of away from that plug. And then I've noticed that it's got this area here. So my thought was, I have these books. I don't want to turn them this way. I want to turn them this way. And maybe I can get this kind of level. That's up and away from that plug back there. So when I do hang my lights on either side, I can put my plugs in. So I may do this just to give me some stability because I don't want this thing to fall. So I have 4 books on here. I've got a snail there, so I have to kind of do that. All right, so I've got 4 books on here, and I want to build something here. I want to do like a focal point. So my thought was, this is the greenery that I actually had in this piece on my coffee table, and I'll show y'all a little clip of that. I had it on the coffee table for Christmas, but this is the greenery was in it. So I want to kind of put that in here like this. And that's really pretty like that. But then I have these pieces. These are the ones that were hanging in my Christmas tree. I bought them. They were actually on sale. They were the fall line, but I used them for Christmas, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to put one this way, kind of make it a swag, kind of like I did the other. And do you see that birch in there? How pretty. So I think I can get it to lay in here. I may have to do 3. I don't like it like that. Maybe I can spread it out. That's pretty. I like that. So then I have these candles, and I thought about putting the candles up there for now because things are kind of dark. It's still still winter, so everything's still kind of dark. So my thought was to add in some candles. So let's do that. I have these 2 white candle holders, and I'm going to use them on either side. They are a different height, which is fine. But I'm going to put one on either side. I think I'm going to put my small candle dead center, my tall candle, and my medium. Now, I almost want more greenery. I want to see the books, but I don't want to see the books. So let's do this. I put these in my Christmas tree. That was the tree that was kind of behind our couch. But I want to do a little more greenery in here. And that's more than one piece. I just want to stick that in here so it's kind of wispy. There's that word again, wispy. So you see the books, but you don't see the books, understand? So I'm kind of getting a hint, and I have 2 more pieces. And to pull my swag out even further, I think I'm just gonna stick that in on either side. Have to pull y'all out so you can see it all. I am loving how this looks. All of this is my Christmas greenery, Christmas decor. Everything that I've used up here is Christmas decor except for the candle holders, and the candles. So, this is winter. I've never done this before. I am loving the look of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And now I want to even accentuate more. I want to build out. Y'all know how I am. More is better. These were coming out of the top of my tree. So what I want to do is add those on either end. Maybe back here. And I want them wispy. So each side is touching. I like that. I have these bedposts, and I use them quite often. I think this is more of like an architectural piece, and these are bedposts. So I'm just going to pull your eye out further. Mainly what I'm trying to do is take your eye off of this big void up here. I'm trying to pull your eye down and across. So if you have a husband that loves a humongo TV like mine, you can pull your eye down at the fireplace mantle if you do it across the piece. That's my idea. That's what I look at. So that's how I do it. Just to kind of break it across the piece to make it this big thing not look so big. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did over here with slightly different. I have another one of these, and I have this. Loving the look. Let me see if I can back y'all up some more. Look at that. Oh my gosh. But now it needs some sparkle to it. I think it does. So I have these beautiful mercury glass ornaments. They're pine cone. So I think I can use them and pull them off kind of as a wintry, just woodsy look. So I'm just gonna fan them out more across, making sure that they're kind of behind things where they won't roll off. That's gorgeous. Now, I love birch. Y'all know I do. It's just some white. It'll add some more color to the piece. And stability. Now, let me think. I have one more of these. I wonder. Everything's gonna fall. Okay, it took me a hot minute, but I got it finished, and I love the look of it. So now, I want to add in, these are some moss balls that I had hanging on my tree. Just to add some depth, I'm just going to sprinkle those in. And I am making sure I have the string on the ornament. I have one more, and I'm going to stick it in here and wedge this mercury glass, hopefully. And I did. Perfect. Yay, I feel more comfortable about that. Maybe it won't fall in the middle of the night and I hear a loud crash. That is gorgeous. So I've added birch. I've added my Christmas greenery, my Christmas ornaments, for Pete's sake. So I'm really liking it, but let's move to the sides and let me show you kind of what I'm thinking, okay? So over here, I had these Christmas trees, and I had them on either side of my deer on this wall. However, they were too tall. So I took, this is what they look like. They came from Walmart, and they have 3 tiers to them. So there was another tier in between here. So I just took it out. I'm going to use a olive basket or bucket. I'm going to put that inside. I love that. But I want to use the piece that I took off. So my thought was to take it and just nest it up against the basket. Then, I have these really huge pine cones. These are from Hobby Lobby. I got those last year in the fall collection. And I'm going to stick that down in there just to add more texture. But I just want more texture. So I want to add some deer antlers. Look at that. But I want to add even more texture. Last thing, I promise. Fall Christmas line. Fall line, not Christmas line. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. So I've done the same thing on the other side, and I'll let y'all see. And that is going to be my mantle for the winter season. Wait, I have one more thing. Do y'all remember these? They were on the mantle for Christmas. So why don't I use them on the mantle for winter? Thank you so much for joining me today. It was so fun to visit with you all again, and just keep us in your prayers, and hopefully we'll get better really, really soon. But I hope to see y'all Saturday, and I hope you enjoyed today, because you know, as always, I surely did. Thank you and have a blessed day.